Hey everybody, back for the final time with Anne with an E series finale, which is so sad. I think I've been doing this a little over a year, so it is with a heavy heart that I watched this final episode. And I don't think they knew at the time they were filming that it was going to be their last season, so I'm expecting a little bit of maybe some storylines didn't get complete closure. I don't know. But every finale they've done has been, a good wrap up for the season. So I'm expecting that here. Last episode, Coquette was able to get back and then get taken right back. Her parents are literally camping outside of her school. Hopefully Anne can make light of what's happening by putting something in the paper, bringing some attention to what's going on here. God, the situation is so terrible. And Anne's dealing with the whole Gilbert thing. She wrote him a letter and he didn't get to see it. It's just like, I think it's like in the mud. I don't know if he is going to see it. Like, he's fully prepared to propose to Winifred, and that's a mess too. And then you have Bash and his mother trying to figure out a way to raise Delphine, and they have very different viewpoints on that, but they've come from very different circumstances, and that's been really interesting to follow. And I think they're setting something up with Bash and Miss Stacy, which I'm sure enough time has passed for it to seem reasonable, but I'm not over Mary, and I don't really want to see it. So hopefully that's something they were planning for in the future and they just didn't get to it, because I'm not ready for that. Maybe Bash is, but I'm not ready, and I'm still mourning Mary. Man, that sucks so bad. But I'm hoping for a resolution, at least with Anne and Gilbert. I've shipped them since I was a little wee girl watching the Canadian little mini series, and they're just so cute. So I hope they have a little bit of a happy ending here, but maybe they didn't know, or maybe they didn't have that worked out for this season. I don't know. But I hope all my faves are gonna be in a good place by the end of this episode. I hope I don't have to cry. I hope it's not too sad, and I just want to cherish this last little bit. Who knows if the show would ever get picked up. Nothing really dies these days in media. Maybe years from now it'll get picked up. If it does, I'll be here, but I don't know. Let's get into this last episode.
Since you've been so irrepressibly cavalier with my heart, I feel
Are you breaking up with her?
To ask, just how long have you known that you never intended to marry me?
This is all as confusing.
Did he find the note?
Unlikely. When's the happy day?
I don't have plans to marry.
They haven't even kissed.
Now that tops all. This is the most confounding piece of information yet.
Is it?
You weren't even settled for me. My God.
Oh, honey, you don't want that.
Winnie.
I'm going to book passage overseas so that I'll be far away from gossip outbreaks.
She's like, I'm
Can
out.
you give me 2 weeks? Will you promise?
I mean, who's he gonna tell? Oh, last time hearing the theme song. Diana, last minute, yes ma'am.
Anything else you'd like to say? Want to say?
That's not the greatest time.
Two kindred spirits walking arm in arm towards their destinies.
Are her parents gonna let her go?
Magic potion I can give my parents to make them allow me to go.
Yeah.
Puck could anoint their eyes with potion whilst they slumber.
I'll apply to your eyes, gentle but dainty.
And when they awaken, they would see only the error of their ways. It is your future, not theirs.
It's not your future, it's ours.
Oh, wow.
If I had a son, things
No.
would be different, but we did not.
Oh my
And
God.
follows without
Your
question
parents
that
are
you
just
are
ridiculous.
obliged to marry well.
Deceitful child! How could you? How could you be
How
so-
could you succeed in life, Diana? How dare you?
Jerry, we should talk about room and board for you at Green Gables.
What?
What?
Well, we'll need more help now that Anne is gone.
I'm not dead. I'm just going to college.
Now that I think of it, Anne may not even return.
Hello?
Are you there to talk? You're not gonna miss each other.
I'm not engaged. Nor will I be. Unless
Unless
to you, Anne. My Anne with an E.
y'all should date
Always
first.
has been and always will be.
Do you need any help with the milkers?
No. There's only one now. Sold Pride to the Andrews.
Sold her? When? Why?
Practical decision. We won't need as much milk.
Are you trying to make this
But
easier
how
on
did you have a
yourself?
chance to say goodbye.
Prejudice is still here.
Oh, Matthew.
Soon it'll be as if I was never here.
It's not that, Anne. Come on, you know. Ooh, letter time. Read it. Are you kidding me? Anne! You guys!
What if?
Yeah, what if? Go piece that together.
Diana? What's happened?
Yeah, she's got a lot going on. What?
Ash? Ash? I'd like to be a part of Delphine's life. Elijah, I thank you for returning my father's medal. But I'm going to ask you to take your leave.
You had your chance. You had every chance. You're not welcome here.
Oh.
Please forgive me, Mama. Forgive me.
I hope you're pondering your insensitivity to our child.
My what now?
Your practical decisions and all. She thinks
Coming
you
from
don't
Marilla?
care, Matthew. Explain yourself.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we know. We know. Oh, this is hard. Oh! Oh, Elijah. I hope Ash lets him stay. Okay, good. Oh. Oh. That was so big of him. I'm glad he did that.
Just come to the trunk.
Guys. Look at them all.
Welcome, scholars. I am Mrs. Blackmore.
That is a nice room to have for college.
It is a letter for Anne, all the way from Scotland.
Mercy me.
You found something?
I wonder what it says.
You're going to U of T!
Yes!
You need to get to know your sister and help raise her with love,
Yeah.
like your mama raised you.
Oh, I didn't think we'd ever see Elijah again. I'm so happy about this.
I do not want to be an imposition.
Fiddlesticks.
You
When
will
you come
not
to your
be.
senses? We're going tomorrow.
Oh, Cole! He is thriving.
You look so well.
Welcome, dear Cuthberts. Matthew, hasn't it been an age since we last met?
No, you two better get y'all's act together.
You were incredibly graceful about the letter. Yet I know you well enough to know.
Oh, Anne.
Can you bring me Belle? And Butterscotch? And Birdie? And
This is for you.
Oh.
This is the money from the sale of Pride.
I'll miss you
Every day. I love you so.
Mrs. Thomas is just a ferry ride away.
What are y'all gonna do now?
If I know you, you'd better tell me who and how. I'm told my memory ain't what it used to be.
Are you Mrs. Thomas?
Oh, I know who I am.
She still have the devil in her. Who?
That fool girl. She used to sit in front of this case.
Love always.
Walter.
That her parents? Winnie. Winnie's gonna tell her.
Hello. Hello.
She doesn't want to be embarrassed though.
Seen you here. Wait, you really don't know? Gilbert didn't tell you anything?
Tell me what?
You tried.
Does this mean you're going to Queens after all?
Actually, I'll be attending the University of Toronto. It'll serve me better for my career.
How far is that? Like I have no idea of the geography of Canada. Sorry guys. How far away is that?
There have been countless clues, and you certainly can't deny you were beguiled by her at dance practice, even though it turns out you were secretly courting a mystery debutante who you had the temerity to hook up with
Go
at
in,
the
Diana.
morning. Then you show up at the ruins after exams and demand to know how Anne feels about you, even though she told you she loved you.
What letter?
Oh my god, they're both finding out.
What letter?
Oh my god, please find each other. It's about to happen. Oh my god. Oh.
Do you truly have feelings for me?
Oh boy. Does she?
Pen pals?
Pen
I
pals.
recall I happen to have a very nice fountain pen.
Diana?
Can I still be your roommate?
You're coming to Queens after all.
Oh my god!
All your cases. Now hurry.
Oh, one last. For the road. Oh.
I'll
Right
race you.
here. Follow-up questions.
So do I.
Is that you? What she thought you'd look like?
Red hair.
Oh, that's her. Aww.
I look like my mother.
Oh, okay, so much happened in this episode. Like, lightning fire things were happening. Okay, Anne and Gilbert, they finally got on the same page. I can't believe she ripped up that note. Are you kidding? I was like, no, are we not going to get them ever having to acknowledge their feelings before the show ends? But thankfully, Diana read him his rights and finally clued him in just as soon as Anne figured it out. So that was great. Their little kiss was so cute, and they're just gonna be long distance. You know, they've kind of done this love from afar thing for a long time, so I'm thinking they're gonna be able to do that because, you know, my memory of the Canadian series is that they get married. So I think that will work out. And I'm happy to see it. I did love them a lot. Matthew and Marilla here just going that extra mile just to make her happy as they've done this whole show. It just shows like their love for her. I love them. I love their love. Matthew was killing me this episode, pushing her away, trying not to be a burden like he always feels. But, God, Matthew. I'm so glad they got that for her, letting her know a little piece of her history of her parents, got to see a portrait of her mom. That's so great. Love that. Happy that Diana got to go to school with them. Her parents are so ridiculous, but even they turned around. Usually they do come around, and I'm glad to see that Anne and Diana will be roommates in college. That's so great. I do love them so much. Their friendship was always one of my favorite things about the miniseries. I loved that they brought back Elijah. I didn't think they were going to, but I'm so happy about it. Did I love everything Elijah did? Absolutely not. But you can see on his face just how much he's been punishing himself for what he did. And he could have gone like further into a hole or just been, you know, pushed all that down in a way. But he like really worked on himself and came back to be with his sister and Bash and his only family. I love that. And he returned Gilbert's dad's watch, I believe it was. That's like, and you know, Bash was such like the bigger person. He didn't have to do that, and he still took him in honor of Mary for sure. That is so sweet. And then you add in like Bash's mom, like look at them all like thriving. I love that. And they didn't get a chance to do anything with the Bash and Miss Stacy thing. Maybe they were never going to. But them relating on like a loss level and having Rachel try to keep setting Miss Stacy up, I feel like that's where they were gonna head. I don't know if I would ever been like fully into it, but I'm glad they didn't get a chance to go there because like to me, Bash and Mary were just everything. God, I really have to say though, I'm I'm pretty upset they didn't wrap up the Coquette storyline at all. No little mention of like a piece in the paper being written. No shot of like her parents still like trying to get to her. Like nothing. That was a huge part of this season and they didn't even acknowledge it at all. I can't believe that. Not even a little bit. Not even at all. Not one iota. That's a bummer. Truly a bummer. Well, I hope things worked out. I'll just assume that Anne wrote her piece and blew it all open and got the school shut down. Maybe that would have been a little too white savior-y. Maybe her parents like stormed the castle. Like just like went and took their child back and then I don't know. I just would have liked some kind of conclusion there. I wonder if the people who do the show afterwards, after they found out they got canceled, told what like the wrap up of that story was going to be. I don't know. We may never know, but this show was really special and I enjoyed the whole way through. They took characters that I knew I was familiar with and just really broadened them out and gave them a new breath of fresh air and a modern take on a really old story. I really appreciated that. The new characters that they introduced, unbelievable. Like Bash, what an amazing character. Was not in the original story. I don't think he was in the book. He definitely wasn't in the miniseries. Just one of my absolute favorites. So discovering him was just amazing. His relationship with Gilbert, learning about his family and meeting Mary, who was just, I loved Mary so much. All the girls at school, Miss Stacy, so many characters to love outside of just Anne. Like Anne is the draw. You obviously love her. Like it's her story and like seeing her become a young woman is just so amazing and she's just thriving and you know she's going to be so successful in life because she has that love and support. But just to fill her world with so many characters that are just incredible and Matthew Marilla, like they're like how much they've grown just from knowing and loving her and like learning from her. Like that's beautiful. How supportive they were all the way through the end with, you know, bumps along the way, but like they were so great and what a beautiful story. And I really commend them for a lot of the issues they tackled and some things were probably done better than others, but I commend the effort for sure. And I just, God, there's so much more here. And Netflix, why did you cancel it? Why would you do that? But I'm very thankful for what we got. I really, really liked it. I'm so happy that you guys watched it with me, enjoyed the journey along with me. Hopefully got some more of like the feeling of loving the show through me, because I do love this show a lot. And I appreciate all your support. This was just a really great time, and I'm so glad I started the show. It's so good. So if this is the end of the journey with me, guys, thank you so much for all your support. I have a lot of other shows. If you want to watch those, they are there for you as well. And if the Anne with an E universe ever comes back into existence, I will definitely react to anything else that they put out. So who knows if this is the end, but the journey was worth it no matter what. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, maybe. Bye.